Ladies and gentlemen, today is part 6, and I wish I could say welcome to my full platinum walkthrough for Hollow Knight Silksong, but unfortunately, today I have some bad news. I didn't want to have to be the bearer of this bad news, but I'm still going to be. Unfortunately, we have the marching orders. They are in. We have to march on and complete an area that has made YouTubers cry all around the world. It's responsible for so many rage quits. It's on Reddit, YouTube Shorts, Discords. You've all seen it. This is none other than Hunter's March. And today we are marching on with one foot in front of the other, so let's get going. But first, you know what time it is. It's time for the foreshadowing quote for Chapter 6 of this walkthrough, which is, of course, sometimes in life you can get screwed over, but other times you're going to get fucked. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do both. All right, so welcome to Part 6. All right, so first of all, I just need you guys to understand that I have put on a silk bathrobe, because how else am I supposed to beat Silksong if I don't cover my body from head to toe in silk? I don't know, it sounded like a good idea at 6 a.m., so just bear with me, but I wanted you to know that I'm taking it serious. Now, before we get started, I do want to kind of just recap this, what we're about to do. So Hunter's March is an optional area, but we need it for platinum, so it's not really optional for us. It's supposed to be done at this point in the game. A lot of people online do it early because you can. It's that area I've already shown you a couple times. It is possible. Not all of it, but a lot of it is. And so a lot of the times people are going there, it's a hard area, but they don't have the dash, and they don't have the wall cling, and they don't have the float, the thing that we have. And so without all that, it makes it really hard. So I think a lot of the hype on it is overhyped. It is a tough area. It is. You guys might struggle with it, but I'm going to make it a lot easier because there's a secret. There's a secret to this area that the game doesn't really broadcast, and people have figured it out, and that's cool. But I don't like how that secret is because it wants us to farm 500 beads and buy the key down in Bone Bottom. But that just doesn't sound good to me. So I'm going to skip that, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that, because I don't want to have to spend 500 beads. Like, I'm a broke bitch, all right? So let's go cheese the shortcut. Yes. It's a totally legal cheese, too. I'm not breaking the game by any means. Anyways, let's jump down here. We're going to fall all the way down. You do want to at least have 70 beads in your possession, at least. So head this way to the bench. Make sure you rest at this bench. That is very key. If we die, you respawn here, and you want to be able to do that. Or if we save and quit and bring it back to this bench, you want to be able to do that. Now, let's see. If you go right, that kind of loops back to where we already were with that elevator. So jump to this cage here. You can take these if you want. But you want to go all the way to the left, right here, right? Now, we're going to work our way down later, but for right now, we want to go in here. Now, be careful. This is a new area. It's actually a secret area. Like I said, you're supposed to get that key, but if you do the way we just went, that's kind of the back door, if you will. This is an area that if you buy a key, you can access it, which unlocks a shortcut to another area in Shellwood. But you see, we're cheesing the shortcut. Watch out. You do need to kill one of these guys, by the way. I'll show you a good spot to get that. But definitely pick up Deadbug's Purse. That's an item that allows us to retain some of our rosaries, the beads, if we die. So that's kind of cool. All right, so right there, you can get it. Using the little, thread thing is great. I'll show you another spot, too, as well. So just drop down. Just watch out for the bugs. All right, so you're going to jump over here and then jump straight across. And then there's the boy. Good old Shaq. And now we're going to spend money, as I promised. We're always spending money in this game. So that's going to unlock Wormways. And it's a very small area, as you can see. But there's a secret area as well, which we're gonna get around in a very cheeky way. So bear with me here. You can come to the right here, and then drop onto this one that's solid. Now, once I get down there, I'll show you a couple tactics that are very good for this area. So get right here. Now you can just farm this guy to get your heals back, and it's a very fast rate, obviously. I'm gonna also, just because I can do Hunter's March, I'm gonna show you cheese methods, or like ways to gain health back, because there's only one bench, and it's a pretty, I would say, tough area for a lot of people. So I'm gonna show you like ways like what I'm doing now to gain health back easily. I'll show you some of that as well. But one of those small enemies sometimes can spawn right here, and if you're lucky, you can just hit him once and he'll go into the spikes and you'll unlock that as well. Otherwise, just get the, like what I'm doing here where I'm farming the silk. Get your silk built up, and then go back up top and wait for one of those little guys to spawn, and then activate your thread, and you should get that journal entry. And then this just goes back up, like straight across. See, I could use my silk and kill him. So somehow get one of those kills. We do need that for the journal entry. All right, now let's see. Come over here. Good job, buddy. You did it. Now we're going to go up first. I don't like how you scattered those beads everywhere, buddy. Oh, no, I almost had it. It's a tough little spot to get. Oof, you can barely make it, but you can do it. All right, now up here is a little item. Be careful, though. There we go. Frayed rosary string. Yes. Gimme, gimme, gimme. All right, we're going to drop down. I'm just making sure. All right, there's a secret wall right here, which my character is struggling to open. I'm going to come back there in just a minute. First, I want to do one thing, which is open that. And now I'm going to show you something really funny, because this is what the game wanted us to spend that $500, buy the key, and then come over here and interact with it. And I just didn't want to do that. So we went the back way that they don't tell you about. And then also, I'm going to cheat the other way, because you're supposed to not be able to get the other side of it until you've done that as well, because that door leads to it. But I just don't want to spend 500. That's really what it is. But yeah, get this mask shard. That's very important. Gimme, gimme, gimme. All right, we're going to come out here. Actually, no, hold on. Let me backtrack for a second. Let's go over here. All right, now there's a flea in here, but he's being kidnapped. And I don't like somebody bullying our flea. Go home, buddy. Yes, there we go. All right, let's see. Yes, that's it for this area. I just want to, yeah, okay. All right, now we are going to go this way, and we're going to run for our lives. You can't catch me. I'm faster than you. Ha 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 ha. Get owned. All right, drop down here for some beads. And there's a secret pile of beads too, but it's very difficult. If you don't get it, feel free to save and quit and then drop down and try again. You want to immediately open your umbrella as soon as... Oh, right... Oh, God damn it. I'll do it. Hold on. I'm going to save and quit. I'll meet you back. All right, if I get it, I get it. If not, you'll see it. Come on. Yes! I just love beads. And then here is a weaver effigy. Aren't you excited, everybody? Look at this. A relic of Farlam's past, interesting to collectors of historical items. Oh my god. Anyways, we're just going to drop down, and you might remember where we're at. Old lady over here. So yeah, you're going to have to get that Weaver's thing at some point. You know, just drop down and get it. It's not too bad. My best advice is once the cutscene's over, when it transitions from one area to the other, immediately held the thing and then just drag it all the way to the left. That's the easiest way to get that. Okay, so now this door is locked, and we're supposed to buy that door with the key and then loop around and all that bullshit. I don't like that. So we're going to go up here, and this is supposed to be like the area you come out afterwards, but I'm going to backtrack. I just don't want to spend 500. It's like, what will someone do just to not have to spend 500? So we got some beads. Yum. Alright, so get that guy right there. Then drop down and get that mossberry. And then if you had already fallen by accident, this is where you would want to come over here to the right. And now we can just break that door open, and that just goes right back to where we were. So now we didn't have to spend 500 beads. That's pretty fun. Hold on, we're going to go there in a second. But first, let's grab these beads. And I think that's all of them. There might be one more. Actually, no. Yeah. All right, cool. Okay. So we're pretty much done with the like Wormway. So now we're gonna go get the secret weapon to Hunter's March. So come over here, come to the left first. Oh wait, whoops, not that left, this left. Watch the spikes. And then we're gonna go to the right. This is a very simple lockdown because it's supposed to be like kind of early game. So nothing crazy. So now get these beads. This is a very small area. I don't know how long today's video will be. But I figured because it's a really hard one for a lot of people, I'm just going to make it like a 40-minute video or something. Like whatever it ends up being. I'm going to do this area and Hunter's March. So I'll keep it somewhat short because they're both small areas. But I figured it's going to take people a while to do it. Whoops. Hey, knock it off. Oh my god. That was poetic. They're gonna write books about us. Alright, up goes out, and so we want to come down. And then here is where we get our secret weapon. This is also needed for the trophy, but this is what you want before Hunter's March. Everybody that's not grabbing this item specifically is doing it wrong. You want to have the umbrella thing, you want to have the dash, you want to have the wall cling, but also you want to have the Wanderer Crest. This is going to revert us back to Hollow Knight mechanics. Some of you might leave this on for the rest of the game, to be honest. Outside of like specific areas. Okay. So what this does is we're basically Hollow Knight again. break that. Let's leave. Never to what the hell just happened? All right, so my game crashed. I don't know. All right, well, let's try that again. Let's leave. I can't believe it crashed. I've never had that happen. Anyways, let's try to leave again. It didn't like us leaving. We still have... Yeah, okay. Alright, so the Wanderer's Crest makes us pogo down. But also it has... Look at that rapid fire. That's probably what crashed the game, to be honest. That's wild. I have not had it crash. That's the first time. Alright, speak to this lady a little bit. She's impressed that we cheesed her door. Alright. Now. Pretty. Alright, so now you'll see our map is pretty filled out. We have Wormways and Bone Bottom complete. And now we're just missing that area right between Grey Moor and Deep Docks. I wonder what that could be. Also, we want to go ahead and set up our Wanderers. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put on our Flea Brew. And then it only has yellow at the moment until we get more memory lockets or whatever. So what we're going to do is put on the Shard and the Weighted Belt. Yeah. And we're going to leave on Threadstorm. And that'll be it for pretty much all we can do at the moment. All right. Okay, sorry, I had to catch up my notes there. Ira! Ira! We're going to travel to Deep Docks. Alright, good job, Ira. Alright, now we are going to go to the infamous Hunter's March. Ooh, scary. I'm so scared. It's so late, guys. I did 2 parts tonight, and I started at 2 a.m. This is the part 2. Because apparently after last chapter, after chapter 4, I realized that I can't be playing in the daytime. I'm actually worse in the daytime is what I found out. I have to be kind of half asleep. Okay, now come over here and rest on this bench. That is going to be absolutely mandatory. Otherwise, you are spawning back at whatever bench you started at. This is the only bench you have until most of the way through Hunter's March. Are you having fun yet? Are you having fun? Now, I've done my absolute best to make this as easy as possible as I can for you guys. You have the Wanderer's Crest. You have all the skills, like everything. So again, if you haven't beaten this boss, now is absolutely the time. Take him right here. Make him your bitch. And also, you might want to actually play, if you haven't killed him, you might want to practice in the open area because you know what? You're going to find out. There's another guy maybe that's identical. It's just a hunch. But anyways, now that we have the downward pogo, things are a lot easier in terms of navigation. So, and then it's rapid fire too, which is really nice. I guess you would have already killed him because we went for the flea. So never mind. Everybody's already killed him if you're following this walkthrough. I knew that. I knew that. I was just testing you. Big old test. Just a big old test. Oh, I thought he drops. Oh, damn. So that we went left for the flea, right? The good news is it's not a very big area. So just take it slow, and I'm going to try to give you some advice along the way. Because you're not all going to be gods like me. I died like how many times last chapter? Okay, so right here, this room gets a little bit harder, and there's a lot of like bigger ant enemies. So if you ever need to, and you're just like out of heals, you can always backtrack and just spawn this guy in and get your like heals up, because he's an easier enemy. And you can just farm his health if you want. Just go back and forth until you can get your heals up. So if for some reason it's just not going well, that's the way to do that. All right, so first things first, let's grab these beads. And then there's a big guy. At this point, it's better to not shy away from these fights. You need to get really good at fighting these guys, because you don't have a choice here in a minute. You see, we have all the skill now. We have all the skill points. Oh, I was trying to just bonk him over and over. Oh, did you fall into the spikes? Oh. I mean, you gotta admit, that Wanderer charm with the rapid fire and the downward pogo is just goated. Oh, actually, hold on. I want to flex. Hold on. Yippee-ki-yay! Ah, yes. All right. Rosary necklace. All right, now I want to flex. Here we go. Oh, God. Got him. Now watch out. There is a trap right in the middle of that. You can choose to fight these guys if you want. It doesn't matter. There's nothing item-wise. So if you want to fight them and get practiced, go for it. And now it's a lockdown. So if you die in this lockdown, you got to get all the way back here from that one bench. Okay, that's what a lot of people on YouTube are upset about. They don't know the second half when they're bitching about it, but you know. Yeah, so this is a lockdown. It's like 5 phases. Also, if it was early in the game, Shaq, our map person, if it's early and you come here before you get all the stuff, Shaq will join you in this fight and make it a lot easier. But that being said, we've already progressed too far, and we don't really need Shaq, to be honest. We're a big bug now. All right, so this is my second attempt here. I died on the last phase. Let's try it again. Whoopsies. You hit me? That's not very nice. Oof. Come on. Oh, I meant to jump. Come on, buddy. What? Oh, I hit the fucking dash button. All right, let's try this again. It's my second attempt. I'll admit this man has had perfect counters so far. God, I made him look stupid. Come on. Come on. There. Alright, now it's a lot easier. Oh my god, he has aimbots. Oh, buddy. You forgot about that. Anyways, that's how we do that. Not too bad. It's really just that last phase, but I would suggest taking out the guy with the skull mask before you take out the guy that's flying, just in my opinion. Alright, now we continue into the hard part. Now there's some silk right there. That's a nice silk right there. That will replenish us. Nice and slow like. Oh, okay. I don't like coming from that angle. Alright. There's nothing up there. Okay, dude, I'm trying to look. I'm trying to look, buddy. Watch out for the enemy. I'll admit I took a few more hits than I would want to from that ant. It doesn't matter though. I'll watch out for the trap right here. That will get you. Alright, now we've made it to the main corridor. So now what we want to do, let's see. Let's go get a bench, shall we? This is the troll bench, by the way. Come up here where you see the bench sign. And this is a troll bench, so don't sit down. We want to actually come over here and disable this device. That way the bench doesn't kill us. That'd have been fun, huh? There's a lot of funny videos on YouTube and stuff of people dying to that bench after they finally make it to a bench. And then they just get fucked. Now we're going to come straight across over here, and we're going to meet a new NPC. She's hiding in the bushes, so hit the bush, and then she'll pop out. We're making good time. We have 2 hard boss fights. Well, 1 hard one, and then 1 like lockdown kind of thing that's kind of bullshit. But I'll try to show you the best way to handle that. Alright, we've exhausted her dialogue. Now we can make our way... Let's see, we can go down. So all the way down to the left. Hit that, and that's going to open up a shortcut back to Deep Docks. So that's pretty cool. You might remember that door, maybe not. So now jump over here and head to the right. We're going to come back this way, but I want to, just for your sanity, come by the map before you lose all your shards, or beads. At least get the map. That is required. And then let's just quickly come over here. We're not gonna actually like go up yet. We're gonna just go to the right. Oh, come on. It's like sometimes my brain just short circuits. And pick this up. This is a memory locket, which is super helpful. Now, that's the boss up there. We don't want to do that just yet. We have to go do our own little boss. Up, 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 up we go to the bench. Alright, now that bench is going to be your best friend while you fight this. And I'm going to do my absolute best to show you... Well, first, let's come over here and get some free shards if you need them. Alright, so up there is a little tough enemy. It's the guy that you fought to get into this zone entirely. By the way, always kill that guy first. You're just gonna hate yourself if you don't. What? Alright, there we go. Alright, so this is a arena. And there's gonna be the guy when we first entered Hunter's March, that boss that you had to kill to just even get in this area. He's back, but he has also one of those bone skull guys. So the best strategy here is to absolutely obliterate the little guy first, and then worry about the big boss. As soon as it triggers, run all the way back. Hit him with this. Hit him with the two of the thread things. Unfortunately, he's being a little cheeky. All right, once the little guy's dead, now it's a lot easier. So come out to the middle, and we're gonna bait the attack. Ooh, wow. And there. So you can see how, like, once the little guy's dead, you don't have to worry about the whole, like, maneuvering and all that. It's just baiting and then using your dash over and over and over. And try not to get on the left or right side, because obviously the right, you might go out of the arena and reset the fight. And the left, obviously, there's nowhere to go because that gate's closed. But either way, hopefully that helps you. It's going to take you probably a few tries, I imagine. But your rewards are beads. And everybody loves beads. It's actually a decent amount of beads, too. So yeah, that is that fight. Now it's time, everybody, to go fight the actual boss. First, make sure you... whoops, that's not the box. No, the box. God damn it. I'm a Call of Duty player. The bench. Jesus. It's 7 a.m. I think I'm starting to call it Call of Duty terms. We have officially gone delirious. Anyways, bottom right, back where we bought the map and all. We want to head back. Say what's up to Shaq. And now we're going to go up. You can free the boy if you want. He's not looking very good. Now just ignore the incessant banging sound. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. All right, so you can actually skip this little like flower thing. The left is where the boss is, but we have to actually unlock it first. But be careful, because this area is fucking toxic. Alright, now when you land, the floor is going to go out and kill you. So you want to go as far to the left as possible, but then there's an enemy right there. So here's how you should deal with this. Of course, yep, no, I hit the left arrow by accident. Steady movements, slow and steady. Slow and steady, and then try to get under here. There, so. Boom. These are actually all foreshadowing the boss, these little enemies. They're all in cages, and I wonder who's gonna use those enemies, I wonder. Dude, why is it like really rapid if you do it slow? But if I come up high, it's all nice and straight. It's weird. Anyways, open up the shortcut there. I will most likely die because my health is already low. Alright, let's see if we can get this my third try. Yeah, third try. So he's gonna go up and over a bunch and shit like that. Just go above him or below him, depending on what he's doing. Sometimes he's kind of hard to avoid, but it's fine. He's also kind of fast, so you have to just learn how to predict his movement. And then this, you just go side to side. On the second one, if you need to heal, do it when he's in the second one, like falling down, basically. Oh, come on. I don't know where to go. You should be dead any minute now. Let's go! I called it. So it's not really that hard. There's a lot of people that make it harder, I think, but it's all about letting him move and then you reacting. So he's either gonna go left or right, you just jump up or go under, and then take out his minions as fast as you can. And for the big minions, if he spawns in the big ones, just try to keep them around until he does his like nosedive, and you can get him to like kill them basically. So you can use him as a weapon. Either way, good luck with that. Hopefully that helps you a little bit. The Wanderer Crest is really the GOAT in this whole chapter because we get the rapid fire and the pogo down and all of that. So this really helps with the bosses and navigation. So I hope that loadout helps. But now let's claim a new thing. Keep binding. Bind harder. Oh, I'm so binded. The Crest of the Beast. Yes. We can steal health from enemies now. I am a beast. Yay! So now if you bind, it actually takes health away. It also has a weird, like, pogo. So here's the health thing. Oh my god, what is happening? I definitely did not use that appropriate. I guess I just kept getting hit. I thought I was hitting him for a second. Oh well. But yeah, it's got this like weird, it doesn't actually like pogo, it like does a diagonal, like a front roll. So you can kind of use it to skip a lot of areas. So let's rest at this bench. And let's see. Now we're just going to navigate all the way back to Shellwood. So come with me, boys and girls. There's a reason we did this right now once we had this unlocked. Okay. Whatever. Just keep jumping, just keep jumping, jump, jump, jump. It doesn't really matter, just... You probably remember this from farming, huh? I bet you do. Anyways, what's up, Ira? Now we're gonna head all the way back to Shellwood, and this will wrap up this chapter once we get back to our glorious little bench. Oh my gosh, I've missed you. Alright, so now we are back, and as you'll see, we have completed our little map. Doesn't that look good? We have the entire lower section of the map done. It's like we know where we're going. It's crazy. But that is how you do Hunter's March a lot easier than if you had done it right after the morrow. Can you imagine trying to do all that after the morrow? That's when you can first do it. You remember how weak we were? So that's why you see all the YouTubers like crying, because they're doing it when they get there, not when they're supposed to do it. So hopefully this helps you. Good luck. And it's not too hard. Just keep at it and you'll figure it out. And if it's any solace, there's much harder areas in the game. So learn to love it. Anyways, here is a look at our inventory afterwards. We got the Weaver effigy. We got a memory locket. We got another mossberry. We got the Wanderer crest and the Beast crest. Those are two new crests. And then we also got the Dead Bug's purse. That was the other notable thing, and the rest of it's just the map. So hopefully that fills in your inventory. Make sure you have all those items, and I will see you guys in part 7. So thanks for watching. Bye.